Purity, along with Cotlands, continue to make the lives of parents and childcare practitioners a little bit easier, because in every little child is a rainbow waiting to shine. We caught up with them to see the incredible work they're doing with their empowering initiative.
It's the journey of a lifetime. And with trusted products for pregnancy through to their preschool years, we'll be there for every little step.
Right, joining us now is Dr. Monica Starr to talk to us about the partnership that's happening between Cotlands and the brand. I mean, Monica, I imagine this is very important for you as the CEO. Just talk to me, firstly, where the premise came from.
Well, for me on a personal level, really believe in the power of children learning through play. And so obviously my role gives me the opportunity to enthuse and inspire and encourage others to actually take the opportunity, every opportunity you have, to play with children and to turn that into a learning opportunity.
And why is that important for you?
So when we think about young children, you know, it's in those very early years where the brain gets wired, where children's potential gets ignited. And if we miss that opportunity, it's very late, almost impossible for children to catch up later in life. So our model is a non-center-based model, so it's a playgroup model. And most of our work is done in communities where we already had a footprint, and we simply expanded, you know, from our very historic roots in the HIV and AIDS era, really just use that footprint to take early childhood into spaces. The difference between a playgroup and an ECD center is that it's a sessional program. It doesn't run every day of the week, and it's really aimed at getting children into a space where they can have that very first experiences of learning through play. We are very grateful to community members who offer spaces to us so that we're able to operate from there.
Let's talk about the toy library. I mean, what did this center here today in Protea, Soweto, what are they actually getting?
So they're members of the toy library, and they have the privilege of exchanging their play materials on a weekly basis. And part of these play materials are also books. And so encouraging reading, laying those first foundations for reading pictures, that's where it starts. If somebody sits with you, pages through a book and tells you what's on the page. We also help encourage through the toy library and giving our parents access to a host of books, but then also the play materials. And the investment that we make in these adults so that they are able, you know, from many of them unemployed at the time our paths cross, we then skill them, we employ them into the playgroup model, and also invest in formalizing their qualifications. And so we've launched a Cotlands Ignite online platform during COVID, in the midst of COVID and despite COVID, and have enrolled 66 learners onto this platform, and hope to really grow that as an initiative to make Cotlands sustainable. And so the online platform, Cotlands Ignite, will give us hopefully that reach, and obviously in collaboration and partnership with others. And so very thankful to Tiger Brands for partnering with us and helping us reach our dreams.
Right, joining us now is Widumelo Siabi, who is the regional manager at Cotlands. As Widumelo, how do we work our progress your program, your Cotlands? How far are you guys?
We are on track in terms of the program. Everything is going according to the timelines, and children are back as well, because we struggled with numbers, you know, the enrollment. And then again, we did our baseline assessments at the beginning of the year to check where the children are in terms of development. We are happy with the progress. Our children scored very well, and which is for us a highlight to say, you know, things are going the way they're supposed to go, and children are learning. There is progress that is happening.
All right, so in fact, when we talk about the libraries and the needs of the different communities, how do you suss out what's needed, when, and why?
So because e-learning is play-based, so we try to start ama-toys that are educational. Abantwana laba abazofunda bedlala kuwo, si encourage ukuthi nabazali ekhaya ukuthi baboleke ama-toys from a toy library so that they can continue from lento yenzekala la kwi-center even ekhaya.
Sis, masikhuluma ngokuthi usuku lwakho, right? In a day, what does your day look like from the time the kids arrive, from the time they leave?
They eat breakfast, of which is porridge. And then after breakfast, we have toilet routine, whereby toilet and then but then after we start the story say too. Now since we corona station is 6. And then our stations were too cine fantasy, cine construction, cine fine motor, cinema books, cinema puzzle, and then cine play too.
I've been involved with Tiger Brands for a few years already. They've been involved with some of our feeding schemes, then they give us some products, etc. And when this came around, it was such a wonderful opportunity. And I landed up speaking to the product managers, and they said, we would love to partner with you where we can basically sell Cotlands through our products, our Purity baby products. And I was so delighted. I jumped at it. And if it runs really well, we're hoping to get this done again next year. So that would be a wonderful opportunity for Cotlands so that we can reach more children.
It's the journey